Okay, hey there, everybody. Welcome to Boydton, Virginia. Founded in 1812. Population, right around 350 people. Peak population back in the 70s was about 540, 550, something like that. Boydton has never been a big town. It is the county seat of Mecklenburg County. It is less than a mile from an almost billion-dollar Microsoft data center. This is a Saturday afternoon in Boydton. Hard to believe. A beautiful Saturday afternoon. I guess nobody spends any time in Boydton on the weekend. Off to our right, that beautiful white building there is the Mecklenburg County Courthouse. We'll make a turn here and look at it a little bit better. I don't have a date on when that was built. I don't know why I couldn't find that. But it goes back to about 1812, 1850, somewhere in that range. Beautiful piece of architecture. Boydton is a lovely town, lovely looking town. It's seen better days. So is my camera. It was arguing with me. I dropped it. So we're going to continue heading south here on Main Street. We're going off of Main Street today. We're not going to stick to Main Street because Main Street's not a whole lot of street here in Boydton. So we're going to talk about the data center a little bit here. Common misconception around these parts is if you're building a million square foot data center, you're going to hire a lot of people to run it. And the fact of the matter is, it takes probably across all three shifts, maybe 50 people to run a data center that size. They're there in case something breaks. This lovely building is the Mecklenburg County Library. It isn't open on Saturday. I can't figure out why not, but that's just me. I don't think our library is open on Saturday either, so I don't have a lot of room to talk. So we have some new construction going on here towards the south end of town. This is the Mecklenburg County Tourism Office, also not open on Saturdays. You know, I told you I wasn't going to stop going places on Sundays because they're closed. Well, we got a few places here that we're going over the next couple weeks that are closed on Saturday too. This building here is Paths. Don't know what Paths stand for. I just know it's medical services. I think it would be maths or something like that for Mecklenburg, but what do I know? A view of that beautiful courthouse. I really like that courthouse. It's a beautiful piece of architecture. Pretty much this half of the block is all Paths. Different, the pharmacy, looks like some physical therapy or just hangout place, I don't know. A fitness center. Yeah, the fertilizer supplier. It is a lovely looking complex. Yeah, I'm gonna harp on it, yell at me. Something here burnt down, fell down, got knocked down, I don't know. I don't recall the building being there. Man, I'm hung up on that place. I gotta stop looking at it. Come on, turn around. There's the Boydton Water Tower. There's the Model Railroad Club. And there's Boyd's Tavern. I'm going to turn around here and look at this lovely mural. Echinacea and a few other mushrooms and horses and just a lovely mural. And as you can see, We got the love sign. Everybody's got to have a love sign. Every little town does. Except my town. We don't have one. Because we're charming. I haven't quite figured this one out. Most of these love signs have elements of the history of the town. You know, railroad tracks, things like that. Lovely old sign over here too. The only thing that's relevant is because we're not that far from the lake would be the water skis for the V. The E was kind of cool. Those pictures, historic pictures of the town. The tavern predates the town by about 30 years or so. It's been repurposed several times. The original home of Randolph-Macon University, which is now in Ashland, Virginia. It was the courthouse early on. It was used by Confederate soldiers as a mustering location for the local soldiers. It had a lot of things going on in its past. Okay, so we're getting close to the north end of town. I told you there was not a lot of Main Street here in Boydton. I want to say Mecklenburg. I don't know why. I gotta stop doing that. Mecklenburg County Health Center, Public Health. And we're gonna cross over the street here in a second. Okay, so we're going to cross over the street and head back into, I guess for lack of a better term, downtown Boydton. So as I understand it, the Boyd's Tavern has been taken over, or retaken over by the family of the original owner. There is a lot of renovations going on, as I understand. They're open to tours, and in the summer months they have Friday sit and sip, beer and wine, sometimes some live music, just a place to hang out, have a beverage, and meet and talk to your neighbors. So we're going to make a right here on Madison Street and do a little extra in the town here. As you can see, they have beer here. Not on a Saturday afternoon, or most Saturday afternoons after the summer. The building up ahead is the Mecklenburg Town Hall. It's also housed home to the Boydton Model Railroad Club. Where they do their town council meetings and basic town administration. There's the Model Railroad Club. And over here is the town office building. Built in 1905, as you can see. Okay, so we're going to turn left here and head up to Bank Street, which is the, I guess was where all the banks were back in the day. The only bank left here, I think, is the Bank Street Cafe, which is not open on Saturday. I believe the only businesses open on Saturday in Boydton are Rose's Pizza up here, and a couple blocks to the east, Dollar General. Wow, that was short. Here's the backside of the courthouse. I believe this is also Mecklenburg County administration and such. If you look at these buildings here, I'm pretty sure back in the day these were all banks and probably law offices. I don't know that there is a bank in Boydton now. I believe some of the county operations are also carried on in some of these buildings just off camera to the right. There they are. And we're going to come around and have a little bit closer look of the courthouse. You can see they've added some upgrades here, glassed in the walkways between the buildings, things like that. I guess that was Microsoft money. And here's the main entrance to the courthouse, which is still used. It's a very well maintained building. It's an official Virginia historic landmark. I don't know that anything exciting ever happened here in Boydton or at the courthouse. I think the most exciting thing that I could find was the 6 death row inmates that escaped from the nearby prison. They didn't hang out in town. They headed to North Carolina, and then they went their separate ways. They all got caught within a couple weeks. Well, thank you for joining us today. Don't forget, like and subscribe and do all that other stuff. Have a nice day.